song we tell them, Pinky story, the Phil Simms story. We need to know, you're wearing the Raider jersey.
Yeah.
Your dad in L.A.
Yeah.
He was a Raider.
Yeah.
He was. And the 49ers played the Raiders down in the L.A. Coliseum, where the Rams will be this fall.
Yeah.
And Charles Haley gets upset.
Yeah.
And he's very upset after the game, and some things are going down. He's upset at Steve Young.
Oh, yeah.
Because the 49ers lost the game. And I believe the story is that you were called from the Raiders locker room.
I was.
Into the 49ers locker
I was.
room to calm down.
I did.
A very strong and angry Charles Haley.
Yes, I can check.
True story?
True story. And the funny thing to me was the great thing about that game, this is what I love about sports. The great thing is you go into that game, we're walking in the game, and first person I go see, and I go and I wanted to see if Joe was going to play. So I walk over to Joe and I say, hey, dude, you playing? I was like, you're not playing? I was like, oh, it's on. It is on, right? And in that game, this was one of the moments in Steve's growing up period of learning how to be a champion. That was a game where he threw a ball to Jerry Rice. And to this day, I know the one thing that I loved about Jerry he was protecting Steve. I'm going to get that ball. And one of our guys hit him and flipped him upside down. And so he had a day that was a long day. So after the game was over, a lot of things were going on. Bob McKittrick was walking off the field talking, saying stuff, and Howie Long was getting ready to beat him up. And I had to jump in front of Howie. Howie looked at me like he was, like I was like, man, I'm not on that team. I'm on this team. I'm with you. And he was, and I'll tell you right now, that is not the guy that I want to hit me. So, and then of course, I'm in the locker room. I'm dressing. Next thing I know, they say, man, you got to come over. So I run over. I said, Charles has hit the glass, and he broke the glass, and the glass had wires in it, like in the hospital, they had wires in it. So I come in and I look and I'm going, whoa, and I look at his hand, and I know he's like, and I know what's going on in his head. His head, I don't know if I would have acted like that, but I probably would have been very distraught had we lost to him. And I love him like a brother, and I don't think he wanted to lose to his big brother. And I think a lot of the emotion, a lot of what he went through was pretty, it was tough for him because it was a close game. They played really well. He played really well. They could have won the game. They didn't win the game. And, that's one of those kind of tales that, you can always pull that out on him and say, hey, man, we got you, right? And in sports, and in life, sometimes people don't like to, they don't like to lose. But that was a tough day for Charles.